Hello guys, and welcome to Is It Worth It? The show in which we look at My Sea Monsters 3D monsters and determine if they are worth it for you to grind for. The sole reason this series exists is to stop the amount of people who keep begging for Wubboxes in public servers. I know who you are. Now, with that setup out of the way, let's begin. Wubbox is a monster that you need to do a whole convoluted set of steps to do, which I will be showing now. First, you need to be at least level 10. I'm a bit over that. I'm like 25 levels over that. I hope that's fine. And then you need to head over here to the Earth place. Ignore the fact that this is speeding me up. You need to head over to the Earth place. And like these two are doing, you need to craft a double coil. Which means you need at least one activated shard, 2 reinforced steels, 1 glowfern, and 1 rusty coil. Where do you get the rusty coil from? Because that you may have everything else but not that. Well, for one, you probably don't have the glowfern, since you have to be your base player model to pick it up in the water area for some reason. But if you head into here, there's a maze that you have to solve. This is not that hard. Like, I see people call this a hard maze, but you have to just turn, head over here. You don't even have to leave at that exit. And then turn again. That's like 3 turns. And then you make it to Wubbox. You need to pick up this rusty coil in order to make this coil. All of this is just a setup to get Wubbox, by the way. We're still not at the review. Then you need to grind 2.5 million coins just to get this egg. Just to get it. Yeah. I'm taking questions near the end. And then you have to use your new coil to jump on these platforms, which you can lose your coil in, by the way. It has happened to me before. If you fall and don't hit home in time. Jump. Jump. You have to do this complex obby. Well, not really complex, but, you know. Have to do this obby. Have to head over here to this Wubbox, and with the Wubbox egg you've just collected, I wonder if I can still talk to it. Empty shell. With this Wubbox, it would open up a menu with every single common egg. And again, you would need the Wubbox egg in order to get it, so that's why the 2.5 million coins were even needed. You would need to get every single common monster again, including the quads and the singles. And then, and only then, do you get the Wubbox. So it's a very complex set of steps. Just grinding the coins out isn't enough, but it's the most simplified way. So is it worth it? Let's take a look. Probably gonna cut this bit out of the video, but if I don't... So Wubbox is back here, and once you somehow do all the steps to get him, here he is. So what exactly can he do? If we look at his index, it says powered by electricity, with his coins being able to get 160 to 200. His walk speed being really, really bad. And his jump power being pretty good, all things considered. Of course, you're not here to see speed and jump power, because those are basically useless. How does he move? How does he groove? As you can see, Wubbox can basically just do that. And I hate to break your spirits, but this dude is basically can only do that. Because even though Wubbox is in all of these islands, the only island he can actually go to is Air Island for some reason. Now you may think, oh, well, it's definitely better than every other monster because coins 160 to 200. However, not only can the other monsters reach that amount on like double coin weekends and when there's events in the other islands Wubbox can't go to, like this one, Wubbox can't head here and make use of this event. He makes like 760 when the event is active, but only on Air Island. But yeah, he can't make use of the event. Another thing is he actually has a problem not a lot of other monsters have shared with Rare Rift, which I do also have. The only monster I'm missing is Epic Octopus, so if there's a part you want me to do, just let me know. He can't grab eggs or breed from the breeding structure. You have to reset in order to do that for some strange reason. This makes Wubbox really bad for collecting eggs, which, I mean, I feel like shouldn't be his goal, but still, that's a really bad thing. That's literally something every other egg in the game can do, apart from him. So, my conclusion, is Wubbox worth it? No, not in a long shot. He may be able to make maybe a little bit more money than other monsters, but with the sheer fact that he loses access to events, the only thing that you really would need to buy with his money production being himself, and the second highest price for an item being 1 million, he's just kind of useless. And I'm shocked because I've seen a lot of people in public servers just beg people for a Wubbox. However, I do think I know why. Wubbox as a monster seems mystifying because if someone has him, that means they've efficiently got him. They managed to grind up enough coins. And, well, you would want to show off to your friends too and look how impressive he is. But in all reality, he's just not that good. At least not good enough to be worth the steep 2.5 million price. Now, is he a bad monster? Not at all. He's still really good at coin production if you do grab him for whatever reason. But it's just not worth it to grab him. Again, in order to get this dude, you have to go throughout multiple islands and craft a double coil. Then you have to go solve that maze, which I already showed you the solution to, so yay for you. Then you have to grind the 2.5 million to get the Wubbox himself. And then you have to use the double coil to get over there and then fill up every common egg in the game. And only then, mind you, do you get the Wubbox. He is definitely not worth it. He's a good monster locked behind really bad requirements. Now, I'm not going to be all negative here, so I'm going to offer 3 solutions that could possibly work to make him worth it. Number 1, lower the price. Yeah, this is the most easy option. Just lower his price from 2.5 million to maybe 1.5 million. It doesn't seem any better, but it's a lot better, honestly. That's a whole million you don't have to grind. It also makes the final amount of coins you need to spend to get everything from 3.5 million to 2.5 million. Number 2. If you want to keep the price the same, remove the double coil or obby. You can make an obby if you want, but don't make it require the double coil. I don't like this as much as the first solution, because I do like the idea of you being forced to mess around with a game mechanic. But yeah. And the number 3, which could possibly happen, I just don't know yet. Make more monsters that can get you quicker coins to get to the 2.5 million. I stress this enough. The main issue with Wubbox is that it's way too grindy to get the coins needed for him. For not enough reward. Oh, also, I guess number 4, make him able to actually visit all the islands like he can in the canon game. But, I mean, I guess that's just obvious.